Hunter Henry. He's brought to you by Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh. Hunter Henry, how we doing?
Good, guys. How are you?
Good. We're doing well. How are you feeling physically? We know it's been a preseason where you haven't been on the field a ton. How are you doing, and are you trending towards being ready for week one?
I'm feeling good. Taking it day by day and feeling better every day.
How is it when you don't know who the starting quarterback is? Unless you do, and you want to tell us who the starting quarterback is for week one. But just, going into it, you've been around where there's been quarterback competitions, but with the preseason being done and the first game being a week from Sunday, still having some uncertainty at such an important position, what is that like?
It's nothing. I mean, it's not that big a deal. I mean, we've got two really good quarterbacks. I've had a lot of work with Jacoby, who's a really, really great player. He's played a lot in this league. Had some work with Drake, and he's come along really well. So it's a good thing to have two really good quarterbacks in our room.
So we watch the preseason games. We're not there every day for every snap like you are. But when you say Drake Maye is coming along, what specifically jumps out where you look at it and go, oh, okay, that's an area where he's made progress and some noticeable gains?
I think just playing fast, man. Obviously, once you pick up the offense of anything, I mean, you're going to be able to play a lot faster. So, it's a wealth of information of, an offensive playbook is when you first come in. I mean, I remember it as a rookie, it's a lot. And so it just takes a while until you can really master it and see it. Make it your own, and how you read things, how you look at things. So just playing faster and seeing things just because, he's getting the offense down and seeing everything the right way.
Yeah, I mean, tight end's obviously different than quarterback, but what are some of those things that are a noticeable difference from college to the pros? Like that first rookie camp preseason into, week one of the season, as you have a lot of guys, especially on offense this year, that are coming into it for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think huddle is a big change for guys. Sometimes having to process a play call and then take it to the line and dissect it, what you have to do, and then look at the defense, what the defense is doing against you, and just different things like that. The game within the game, that's part of being a pro, and that's taking your game to the next level. I think windows open and close at this level a lot faster probably than college, just because of maybe the alignment, the field, obviously the speed of the players, and things open and close, and it's a split-second game, and things can happen fast.
Hunter, you were there for Justin Herbert's rookie year with the Chargers. You were here for Mac Jones's rookie year. Both of those went well in year one, so maybe there's a correlation there. Maybe you should take some credit for how those quarterbacks have played early. How does Drake compare to those two specifically from when you first saw them at this same point in the preseason going into week one? How does Drake compare to Herbert and Mac their rookie years?
Y'all are funny, man. Y'all really like that question, huh?
Yeah.
I've been around some rookie quarterbacks.
Has it been asked before?
Yeah, this is the first time.
Yeah, it's been asked before.
Y'all love that question. Y'all love that question. That's funny. Just because I guess I'm a rookie whisperer or something for the quarterback or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Take some credit.
But I don't know, man. Each of them are different in their own aspect. I mean, obviously, it was an honor to play with Justin. I mean, a tremendous talent. I think he came on and played really well, and that was such a weird year too because his rookie year was COVID year, so it's just hard to compare in that aspect. I mean, we didn't have any preseason games, and preseason camp was just kind of wonky that year a little bit, and then it was just a weird year in general. And then Mac's rookie year, it was different in his own aspect too, and he had a lot of success that year, and it was fun to kind of grow with him throughout that year. And Drake's kind of come into his own. Like I said, he's picked up the offense really well. He's seeing things well. He's always thrown a good ball. I mean, he's a high draft pick and he's a talented kid. I mean, he throws a great ball. So, you can trust in those things, but they're all different in their own aspect. It's been fun to, play with each of them.
So year 4 here in New England for you, it's also the 4th different offensive coordinator. So we talk a lot about the different quarterbacks that you've had a chance to work with, but having another offensive coordinator, how has that transition been for you and for all your teammates?
Yeah, I mean, it's always tough learning a new offense, but I've really enjoyed learning this offense. I kind of dive into it and just try to soak up as much as I can, watch old film, watch things that they've done in the past, and just try to make it my own and in my own aspect too of things. See how they see things, how I see things. So this is a fun offense to be in. AVP's been great in the room. Bob, my tight ends coach, has been great. So looking forward to this year.
So I'm thinking fantasy football wise, and not to pick your mind on that, but David Njoku had a really good year with Cleveland last year. A lot of people are saying, like, take a look at Hunter Henry when it comes to tight ends this year in fantasy. What do you think of that?
I'm always confident myself, man. So,
hell yeah.
I like to hear that.
I'm ready.
8th round?
I'm ready to go.
9th round? How high?
Ready to rock.
Okay, all right.
What'd you say?
I was like 8th round, 9th. Like when's the good time to?
Yeah,
draft?
when do we pull the trigger?
Bro, I don't understand fantasy football, so I couldn't even tell you, man. But I feel good. I'm excited for what's to come.
How often do you get those kind of questions? Like from
well, you're gonna get a weekly
from
talking
fans.
to us.
Yeah, no, I bookmark that. If you thought we like asking about being the rookie quarterback whisperer, get ready for fantasy football questions. But how often do you get those?
Not as much anymore. When I was younger, some of my really good buddies would hit me up and ask different things, but nothing crazy.
Do you ever hear from? You must, because I read stories like this with professional athletes. There was one in USA Today interviewing a bunch of baseball players about what they hear from fans now that gambling is legalized in a lot of states. Like how often do you hear those chirps from fans about you lost my bet, you won me a bet? Like how often do you hear that, and how is that world compared to the pre-sports gambling?
Yeah, that's a crazy world we live in for sure. Sometimes it's just things aren't up to me, and some things that are out of my control too. So that is also a wild world, but it's drawn a lot of eyes into. So you got to look at the positives on it. I mean, there's obviously probably some more negatives, but there's a lot of positives that are generated from it too.
As an Arkansas guy, Hunter, every week you're probably going up against somebody from the SEC in most years. But now that all these conferences have expanded, now you're adding Oklahoma, you got Texas in the SEC. I'm sure there's just even more kind of bragging rights, maybe wagers going on throughout the season inside that locker room.
There's always some good friendly competition. We have a lot of Arkansas guys in here, so it's actually been fun to reunite with a lot of Arkansas guys. But yeah, obviously there's a lot of competition playing. There's a lot of SEC guys, so it's always fun to have some friendly wagers on that.
All right, Pig Suey. I heard. I'm sure you've seen or heard it at the game. The clip that we've talked about quite a bit today. Sean Hockley saying the once again the Patriots are lined up improperly. It's kind of gone viral. What's the oddest thing you've heard from a referee, like chirp wise? Do you hear any of that on the field or on the microphone? Like, what's the strangest thing you've heard from a referee during your time?
Nothing crazy that I can think of, but just man, when everybody jumps off sides and he's literally false start on the entire offense or something like that, or offsides on the entire D line. That's always a good one. But yeah, that was that was something else. I feel like he was liking saying that on TV.
Speaking of talking, who is the best talker on the field? Whether it's somebody on offense with you or somebody you guys go up against in practice on defense, who's the guy that's yapping the most on the field?
Oh, well, you guys already probably know this, but it's probably Pep. Obviously, I mean, I think he brings a lot of juice, but it's fun, man. You love playing with a guy like that, and then competing with a guy like that on defense. He always makes you better. Always makes you bring your A game, and always brings it every day.
We're going to talk to Christian Gonzalez next hour. Anything we should know? Anything we should pepper him with that we should ask to Christian Gonzalez?
Not off the top of my head right now. No, I don't have anything right now.
He's like, basically, Jones, you do your job, I'll do my job. I'm not going to come up with questions for you.
First of all, it would save me some time. And second of all, just a little insider, thing we could needle him about. Nothing, no insight there?
Nope.
No, nothing right now. I'll do some digging for you, though.
Okay, good. Well, Hunter Henry, we appreciate it. We'll make sure to ask you next week about being a rookie quarterback whisperer, and we look forward to talking to you all season. Thanks so much.